Justin Tibbetts, financial advisor with Jazze Wealth Managers. Welcome to our quick fin tips videos where we just cover one topic really quick to try to help you out. If we help you out in some way, hit the subscribe button or check us out at jazzewealth.com. If you need help with your retirement investments or maybe just something long-term investing, be sure to check us out there. Greatly appreciate it. Well, today, what we're going to talk about is something that gets very confusing to most people. We're going to try to break it down and make it really simple, and that is the 5-year rule on the Roth IRA. So a lot of people think, oh man, I put money into my Roth IRA, I've got to wait 5 years before I can take it out. Well, let's take a second and talk about this. In your Roth IRA, you have your contributions, right? And then you have growth from your investments, right? So hopefully your investments are growing over time. Our portfolios on our website, you can see rank from most aggressive to conservative. We actually show the performance of those funds over history so you can get a better idea of how you would perform. Well, that's the growth. So you put $1,000 in, you hopefully make some sort of return over time, and that is the growth. These are the contributions, sorry. Well, the 5-year rule says that, here's where this, first of all, if you are not close to retirement, don't worry about the 5-year rule. Your contributions can be taken out anytime you want, right? In a Roth IRA. So if you want to take that money out a day later, 5 days later, a year later, 2 years later, doesn't matter. This we can't touch. Now, if you're younger than 59 and a half and you touch the growth in your Roth IRA, you're going to pay the taxes and the penalty, of course, on that transaction. But you can touch the contributions. Here's where the 5-year rule comes into play. What happens is sometimes people start a Roth IRA and maybe they're 57 years old, okay? Now you know that you can start taking money out at 59 and a half. Well, the IRS says, hey, wait a minute, we just want you to wait 5 years. So if you started at 57, yes, you could still take out your contributions anytime, but to take out the contributions and the growth after age 59 and a half, we would want that IRA to be, Roth IRA, to be open for more than 5 years, okay? So in this case, they're going to say wait until you're 62 to take out your earnings and your growth. So anything you want to choose from, okay? Now the IRS actually classifies your withdrawals from your Roth IRA as first in, first out. And really simply what that means is if you started an IRA in, let's say November of 2013, okay? The date of the actual 5-year clock, right, starts in January. So let's say you're in that game. You're like, I started one, and I'm not sure if it's been 5 years yet. I'm in retirement age. I do want to start taking out my money. Has it been 5 years? The clock actually starts in January of 2013, right? So even though your first contribution went in November, it starts in the beginning of that year. What does that mean? This is actually pretty cool because if you're thinking about this now, let's say you wait until January of 2019, February of 2019, March of 2019, April of 2019, right? And you contribute for 2018, because you're allowed to contribute up to tax day, then your clock, your 5-year clock, would start on January 2018. So even though you made the contribution next year, your 5-year clock starts in January 2018. So again, not to make it too complicated, but basically the 5-year rule means that when you reach 59 and a half and you say, okay, I'm ready to start taking out my money from my Roth, we just want to make sure 5 years has passed from your first contribution so that you could take out what's called qualified withdrawals, meaning your growth and your contributions. If you're 30 and you're going, oh my God, can I take money out of my Roth? Yes, you could take your contributions out with no time period at all. I hope that helped you in some way. Just a brief overview of how this all works. If we helped you in some way, hit the subscribe button for us. Turn the bell on. That'll let you know when we go live for our live videos. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you soon.
Why should you choose Jazze Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interest comes before ours.